Hello and welcome to the first video of my super secret book club. You might be wondering, what does that mean? My friend, their partner, has a stack of books in their room, in their bedroom, that keeps going, I'm gonna read them, I'm gonna read them, I'm gonna read them, I'm gonna read them. Their partner went, I think they'd read them if somebody else was like, hey, I read that book and I really liked it. And I made the joke, well, I'll read them. Just sneak one book out at a time. And I forgot we said that. This was in May. Like late May. Mid-June, we see each other again and they go, hey, I got a book. So we're starting the super secret book club. However, I'm going to be recording it. Because why not? So the first book is Magpie Murders. This is by Anthony Horowitz. And it is the story of a book editor reading the manuscript of her client who is a crime writer. And I think like it's a book within a book. So she's reading this crime novel. And I think it ties in that like people in real life are gonna die. I'm not very far into it right now. Still just learning character names. So we'll see. This was just going to be a one book video, but one of the other books on the stack I actually own. So I'm gonna read the second book for the Super Secret Book Club, which is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I have not read this yet. My roommate really loves this book, had like 3 copies, and decided to give me like the original cover. I think this is the original cover edition. I don't know. They have a special edition one, so they gave me this one. I'm going to be reading these 2 books. And then when I finish this one, I will tell my friend Elle, hey, it's time for a swap, and we will somehow meet up so I can give this book back and they'll give me another one. So we'll see how that goes. We also decided as a funny way to get them to realize that I've done this is that at the end of the book, like on the last page or something, here, like on the about author, maybe on like the back cover, I'm just gonna leave a sticky note that was like, see my full review on YouTube. As a way to be like, yeah, I told you I read this book. I didn't tell you I read this exact copy though. It has been almost a month since I got Magpie Murders for my super secret book club. I am just about halfway through, and the thing is, I'm getting a new book. I need to trade this off to get another book from the stack in 2 days. It's Thursday. I'm getting the new book Saturday. So I need to read this. I have, oh my god, I only have an hour before work. We'll see how much I can read before I need to get to my desk. Luckily, I work from home. Wait, what? Wait. No. But All right. This is a little mixed media. We've got a letter. Okay. Okay, I've read like 20-ish pages. What's going on? The author died. There's a letter, and the CEO's dog is the name of the dog in the manuscript, and the author's dog or doctor is the name of the doctor in the manuscript, and I guess his partner is the same name as Atticus's partners. What is the slide? Oh, this is... I didn't think I'd like this book this much, but I do. I really like it. But now I need to get ready for work. We'll see if I can read a good amount of this during work. And if not, I think I might be able to finish it after work. Recording this on my phone because I'm about to get picked up. Going to my friend's house today to watch K-pop Demon Hunters as a big group. And I have finished Magpie Murders, and so I'm going to be swapping for another book on the stack. I forget the name of it. I think it's the first book in the Witcher series, though. So we'll see how we will do our sneaky little swap at this movie party when they're there. It's been about a week since we made the swap. I forgot to set my phone up to record the clip. Oh well. But I gave my friend back Magpie Murders, and then I got The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. I will look up how to say that first name, because I'm sure it's easy to pronounce and I'm just overthinking it. I'm sure of it. After Magpie Murders, I decided to start Red, White, and Royal Blue. I have since DNF Red, White, and Royal Blue. A little bit for a valid reason and a little bit for a petty reason. So I'm not that big of a fan of Casey McQuiston's writing. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not a big fan, I guess, of the writing style. So that was the valid reason. The somewhat petty reason, and you can call me whatever you want for this reason, I don't really care. It mentioned Israel and Netanyahu, in the sense that the main character's mom needed to apologize to him because somebody said something mean about Israel. She had to apologize. Ew. Free Palestine. It was in the 3rd chapter. I remember it was, 64 pages in. It wasn't even me. It's something idiotic about Israel. You can't say anything idiotic about Israel because it's idiotic. I own that book, so I don't have to trade that with my friend. I have started The Last Wish. And what was so funny is in this book, my friend actually had the one that this is a secret from, not the one that was not their partner helping me swap books, but they had this little thing in here as a bookmark. And I put a sticky note on the back of which page it was left on, because I don't know if my friend's gonna remember if they had a bookmark in here or not. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not taking chances. But I have started The Last Wish. I've watched the first 2 seasons of Witcher, but it's been a while, so I don't remember anything really that happens in either of the seasons. I remember very little. I'm not even to where that bookmark was myself. I'm almost to there, but so far it is like fantasy, which I love, so I definitely am enjoying this book a lot more than Red, White, and Royal Blue. So hopefully I can finish this one quickly and swap it out for the next one. I finished The Last Wish. I read this pretty quickly, so I didn't really have time to like post any sort of reading vlog or anything, but I have finished this, so I can now take my friend's bookmark that they had and put it back in on page 24. Right? 24? Yes. Put that right in there. It's like I never took it out. Now I need to message my friend Elle for the swap for the next book. I don't know when that's going to be, but we will figure it out. But luckily I have another book that was on the stack that I can start reading in the meantime. However, my thoughts on The Last Wish, I liked it. It was okay. It was a collection of like little stories of, you know, Geralt, I don't know. I think they say it Geralt in the show, but I thought it was fun. Parts of it I could remember, like little bits and pieces from the TV show, so this may get me to watch it again or maybe even read the rest, so I'll have to see if my library has any. But yeah, third book down. I'm going to start off the next video for the Super Secret Book Club with I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. This is one of the ones my friend had on their stack, so I will get to reading this quite soon. But yeah, that is the first video for the Super Secret Book Club. I am excited to see how long I can do this without them noticing. There's not many books left. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 books left, so not that much to go, but excited to post this and see if we can continue doing swaps without being caught.